what I really wanted to do, what my like core is to create this event that is like the ultimate connection, right? Where you go there and you get real connection to real men that are making a difference in the world, that are exceptional role models.
On this episode of Vancouver Real, we reunite with the founder of ManTalks, Connor Beaton.
For me, ManTalks is what our goal is to create a space for development for men. You know, there's not much out there. Personal development for men really consists of GQ and Maxim and Men's Health. You know, those are like the vehicles. And if those are the vehicles, that's kind of rough. That's like saying your regular diet consists of McDonald's and A&W and maybe something a little bit healthier like Subway. You know, we've branched out from the traditional like men's groups, right? Where, you know, you get like 20 guys together and they sit in a circle, and they're not that there's anything wrong with that, because those are powerful. And we do have a mastermind group that we, you know, for the guys that want to go further in the conversation, we do have that. But the goal is to make it mainstream. Like the goal is to have these events, and you know, we're attracting like 150 to 200 people every month. You know, when people come to the event and they see examples of people that have gone through the shit, like I can swear on your show, right?
Oh man, totally. Yeah.
Like they see examples of people that have gone through the shit, you know, and they're like, I've been there, or I'm there right now, right? And they see an example of somebody that has moved through it. It's cause for them to be able to move through it themselves. And I think what happened somewhere along the line, masculinity, we started like teaching younger boys, and we started teaching men about emotional suppression versus emotional resiliency. And I think what we really want to do is open up the doors a little bit and say, hey, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to have these moments. Like, you're never going to be perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. And to say emotional suppression isn't where it's at. It's going to lead to a lot of problems. So we find experts in business, we find experts in relationships, we find experts in masculinity or sexuality or whatever the case may be. We find the experts in those fields, and then we have them on the podcast, and we have these great conversations. And the red thread between the event and the podcast is that the expectation for the people that we interview is that they need to be vulnerable. One of my favorite things to do is to cultivate and curate experiences. Like, I love to think about what experience could I give you or myself or just a group of people. What experience could I create for you that would fundamentally change your life in some capacity?